Hi crafters, this is Cindy B with mrsbscraftroom.blogspot.com, here today with another episode in our video series using the Cricut and our Gypsy. Today's project, I have to say I was totally inspired by Creations with Christina. She made the cutest little door hanging and I thought, how can I make one of those? And I thought, here I've got the perfect idea. So this is what I ended up creating. All right, if we look at the Gypsy here, the first layer of our project, I'm creating the actual banner that goes across, that's going to hold the actual image that we're going to be cutting to hang down from the banner. And we're going to cut the Crazy Witch from Mini Monsters to hang down from this banner. So first, to create the banner, I went into the Mother's Day cart, which is where this banner is from, and I have sized this banner, get to the size, at 11.5 by 1.83. Now I also have sized the layer to the banner. If you notice that when I move it, it goes on top of there and creates a nice layer, a nice outline to go on top of the banner. That also is cut at the same size. And then I wanted to create the words Happy Halloween. And, you know, I looked through all the books and I really didn't see anything I liked that said Happy Halloween. So I decided to make my own. And using the font from Happy Hauntings, I have, let's see if I can zoom in one more time. I have taken the font and have moved all of the individual letters together so that they touch. If you notice, you can move these letters together like that. See how they move? And once I get them positioned the way I want them so that they all touch, I then would group all of those together. Let's see, let's turn up the group. So let's group, and you're going to touch your group key, and then you're going to touch each letter. Oh, mine are already grouped. Okay, so I ungrouped them. So you're going to touch your group key and touch each letter that you'd like to group together so that they all turn blue, and then hit the group key again to close off the group. Now if we go to the Advanced tab, I'm going to hit the little welding button here, and it's all highlighted in yellow to show me that those items are welded, and then when I hit the eyeball, it will show me how it's going to cut. There we go. And so if I take a look at this, I can see that my images are welded together, and where they actually intersect, they will not cut. So the whole word will cut as one piece, which is exactly what I wanted to have happen. So I did that with both Happy and with Halloween. And let's see, Happy, oh, it's kind of hard to see. Let me see what I size those letters at. Okay, so all of the letters are sized at 1.01 wide by 1.04 high. So that's the size I did the letters, and then I went ahead and checked to make sure that they would fit within my banner here, and they do. So that's that'll work perfect. So I'm going to position these down on the bottom. I'll be cutting the Happy and the Halloween out of black, and then the banner, the overlay or the border for the banner out of black, and then the base of the banner, I haven't decided if I'll cut orange or a green color. Haven't decided yet. Okay, so then I've added another layer, which is the cute little Crazy Witch that's going to be hanging from the banner. And I've put her on the board. I've made her as big as I can get her on the 12 by 12 mat. So she's 9.40 by 11.34. And I have gone into the Advanced tab, and I've done Hide Contour, and I've hidden all of her little inside pieces here by selecting the piece. So here if I push Show, then the little piece will come back. If I push Hide, it will go away. But I wanted to cut her out of chipboard first so that it gives her a little bit of stability, and I didn't want to have all those extra little cut lines cut. So I went ahead and did the Hide Contour on her. And I'm going to cut this piece out of chipboard and then cut this piece again out of green for the base of the witch. And then using the same dimensions, what I like to do, and if you've watched my videos before, I like to bring in her layers on the same mat so that I know that they're going to size perfectly with her. And the way that I would do that is I would highlight her in blue, go to the keypad, under Mini Monsters, I would select, let's see, first find the witch. There she is. Okay, so she's 14. All right, so I'm going to select the layer, and I'm going to bring in one of the layers, which is her little outfit, and I go back to my mat, and you'll see that it brought it in at the right size, but of course it's not going to fit. So I'm going to ungroup those, and then I'm going to go, I would create another mat, go into the other mat, and then I would copy and paste that image into this this mat so that I know for sure that it's going to fit the witch. So going back to the witch layer mat, so here we've got her little clothes, and then did the same thing for the brim of her hat and for her eyes. And now I wanted to give my witch a broom, and so on the mini monster cartridge there's also a broom, which is, let's see, 10, 20, 30, which is 39 on the keypad, and I made the broom at 2.58 by 5.82, and then the same thing with the layers. The thing, I'm going to cut the broom out of chipboard, and I don't think I mentioned I'm going to cut the banner, this banner here, the top one, the base, out of chipboard also. I'm going to cut that one out of chipboard and out of paper. So the banner will be cut out of chipboard and paper, the witch's body will be cut out of chipboard and paper, and the broom will be cut out of chipboard and paper. That way, when we hang it on our front door or I hang it somewhere in my house, it's heavier than just regular cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to go off and cut this out, and we'll put this cute little project together. Okay, I'm back after cutting out all these pieces, really a lot of pieces here. Let's see, I think I'm going to start with a witch instead of going through showing you all the pieces that were cut. I think we'll do this a piece at a time. So for the witch, let's see, I cut out of chipboard the witch image. Then I cut out of green cardstock the piece that's going to go over that chipboard. Then I've got the hat piece, which as you can see I've run through the Cuttlebug folder. I think this is the Swirls Cuttlebug folder. And we have her witch's dress. And let's see, we have her smile. And let's see, we have her shoes, which I've also run through the Cuttlebug folder. We have the button for her dress. And we also have some eyes here, the white circles and the black circles that make up her eyes. So let's start putting her together. The first thing we're going to do is attach the witch to the chipboard. And I usually like to use my Xyron when I do that, but this is so big it's not going to fit through. So I'm going to use my Zig 2-way glue pen, and I'm just going to apply the glue to the back of the witch, and we're going to put her on the chipboard.